Right, hello, here we are, we're on the start. Let's see, start that up. Okay, so MHC for February. I'm having a look at this one. We'll have to see how it pans out because I have some slight worries that well, the witch is going to despawn if it is a witch and it disappears. I'm not collecting any seeds there, am I? Right, let's get some wood. I can see a brown mushroom over there. We want to go plus plus, so the witch hut, if it, well, I'm pretty sure it must be a witch hut, is over in this direction. And I'll go over there and have a look. I think really the way that witches spawn... Oop, dropped some of that. Let's get a few ordinary things underway, like this. And get some basic tools up and running. Ooh, maybe a little leg going on here. All the leaves around, I guess. I'm going to have to dig down for stone. I can't see any stone. Okay, let's... Hopefully we've got some straightforward, ordinary, smooth stone down here. Yeah, I'm thinking that because the witch can just despawn, then maybe I don't go to get a witch in the really early stages. I'll try to just light up the witch hut, make it so that nothing will spawn there, and then go away, get myself well prepared somewhere else for the rest of the series, and come back somewhere halfway through perhaps. No, I'm digging a little too deep really. I don't want particularly lots of smooth stone, but well, I want enough, but yeah, coal would be nice. Okay, that should be enough to get going with, and let's make the rest of the ordinary tools. And a sword, in case something nasty comes walking by. Yeah, so that's kind of the plan, is going to be... I'll do the ordinary startup. Ooh, that's a rather deep one. That's... yeah, okay. Got to think of food supply. And got to think of how to deal with this place. There's the witch hut over there. Right. Well, let's take down some of these mushrooms. That should be a useful food source. Coal. Where did I see that big hole? Just here. There was coal down there. Let's grab a bit of that. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Right. Okay. Get over here and... yeah. Because once I've got some coal, it's not just for cooking things. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be cooking... apart from iron. I'm hoping to find some iron. Smelting, then we'll call it. Yeah, I really want torches to be able to light up the witch hut so that she doesn't spawn there until I'm ready. And I know that the optimum distance away for witches to spawn, because they're like any other mob, this is This is different to like if it's a spawner. On a spawner you have to stay within 16 blocks for anything to appear there, and but this is just like an area where only witches are allowed to spawn. So it's the kind of thing where you have to stay over 24 away, otherwise nothing spawns, and you stay right, yes, but if you're further than 32 away from it, then there's a chance that it will start despawning. There's a chance every tick of the game that that your witch will despawn. That makes sense. Now they say, oh, there's a chicken on top. They say that every witch hut appears with a witch in it, but I think the problem is, didn't want that. There we go. Let's okay. Let's get up here. I need to be higher. Stairway. Oh, got a mushroom, a red mushroom in the hut even. So yes, usually despawns. I think that's what I was going to say. So you don't end up with witch. I'm taking down a lot of the top of this. Hi, Chucky. Right, the full extent, let's see, is right out to there. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, it'll be all the way through here, and 1 beyond the back, I think. Because it's anywhere under the overhang of the roof is spawning territory. So I'm going to try to maximize the spawning area. I think it's out here as well, isn't it? So we'll go and just make the whole thing into a spawn zone. You can do 2 floors as well. It all changed in 1.8.1, I think it was, that they made the spawning height. Oops. Alright, I'll put that in there. It's all going to get much prettier later. Prettier or more suitable for witch spawning. Yes, it used to be that it was only a height of 5 above, well, I think this is the first level, this one where I'm building the floor here, and you can do an upstairs, but I'm not sure whether I will at this moment. Okay, we'll leave the roof there. So this is the spawning platform, and at the moment we shouldn't be getting anything up here. So having lit that up, let's do it a bit more evenly, like I intended it. Let me see. What I can do is... oh, she's already got a crafting table. She? Admitting that I know the perpetrator. Right, no, we've got to stake out this place. So I guess we do that. Oops. Let's see. Oops, I haven't got the things on the bar. Upside down, of course. Of course. 1, 2, 3. See if we can get this. And we're just about getting down to night time. So there. That lets me back up here whenever I want to. Now, you notice the distance. Let's see, coordinates. Right. So if I go to 72, if I put a viewing platform over there 24 blocks further on, if I made it at about 98, I think that would be a very nice place to watch from. Let's go over there and see where that is. Yeah, the other things is to maximize. Yeah, so somewhere like here. I can't jump, can I? There we go. Whoop. Now I've gone too high. There we go. Good. Right. So this is the ideal watching location. Right. And I'll just mark that as a point. Okay, right, I would like to gather a few more materials, so I think going underground would be a nice idea, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, I was just going to say that probably you want to light up everywhere else around in order to stop mobs spawning in the nearby locations, and then that makes the witch the most likely one to spawn. Yeah, only thing is, right, witches, it's all changed really. I used to know about this, but witches do spawn anywhere now, so of course you can get witches somewhere else, but up there only witches are allowed to spawn. So that's what we're aiming for, is let's create a zone where only our inmate can spawn. Now I'm going deep. Let's spend the rest of this first episode underground and see if we can get ourselves some iron. Seem to be quite near a cave. And that's the other thing, is if I want the witch to spawn, I really ought to make sure that nothing can spawn here underneath, you know, in the caves down below. And that's quite a task, because you imagine the idea of being able to turn the entire underground area here into a lit up zone. It's not going to happen easily, is it? But we've done this before, sometimes on servers. Let's see. I'll just make sure I've got a little bit of food while I'm down here. Don't want to be eating zombie flesh all my life. Although it sounds like that would be a possibility. Actually, let's save some of those. Right. Okay, so we've got a bit of mushroom soup for when we get hungry. Now, how's this? Where are these sounds of zombiness coming from? Not that I necessarily want to. See, it is only one, isn't it? It sounds like. Ooh. It's the slime. The slimes are starting to come out. Well, it is. They'll be on the surface. They make a lot of noise. But he's kind of stopping me from hearing where the zombie is making his noises. Oh, I'm getting further away, aren't I? Sounds to my left. Oh, cave. There's iron up there. I want to be up here, although I know there's a zombie up here. There's also a... Oh, there's everything up here, isn't there? Ouch. Right, okay. That's a fair start. Okay, that's some... Hey. Hello, mister. You're not angry, are you? I wouldn't do anything to upset you. He said, yeah. I know I was looking into the darkness where you were. Okay, righty. And there's a little bit more of this to be had. Let's put that on my bar so I can use that as a blocking off material. Right, just for a moment while I dig this. I don't want to be interrupted. That zombie took a couple of hearts off me, didn't he? But I'm not in any great hurry to heal up because it's not a great deal of damage. Okay. What do we do? We haven't made furnaces yet. Getting a bit of flickeriness. Yeah, maybe I haven't got everything perfectly worked out on my graphics settings. Should be good enough though. Oh, I might as well. What's the matter with you? You got angry with the water. I get so irate. Well, I could collect a bucket. I could make myself a bucket in a minute, couldn't I? And then I can collect that water and then go through there. But I also want to go a bit further down. 13 iron is a start, but is not everything. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Can I take the water from under your nose? There you go. You'll like that. You'll be much happier now that the water's gone. Yeah? I can hear a skelly wandering around there. Okay. The next manufacture. I would... Oh, what's going on there? Oh, I can hear the slime. Slime are coming down. Let's make one of those, because that's always nice to have. And while we're at it, I'll make another stone one. Okay. So it's going to be a strange little MHC. I don't want to be tied to the one place where the witch hut is. So I want to be free to travel around. So I'm going to give myself maybe 4 episodes, 5 episodes of just generally going around. I mean, if I was to do something like discover a dungeon with a name tag in it, the whole thing becomes very different, because we can stop the witch from despawning and she'll be permanent, which would be great. But we don't know where that is. I suppose the more searching around I do, if I'm lucky enough to hear zombie noises, for example, great. You know, but I'm really not imagining that that's the way this MHC is going to pan out. Lots of bouncy noises. Yeah, so I think probably more likely what's going to happen is... Hello. Oh, there's the skelly. Right, well, it's not that exciting going into a cave, and now I've got 7. What do I do with 7? I need more iron, so possibly just start going further and further down. Let's get myself down to... Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. If I were to be digging somewhere... Ah, there's more iron. If I were to be digging and I hear a lot of mobs and it sounds like it's a dungeon, then that's a game changer. The whole thing becomes a different experience. I don't expect that to happen. I expect instead it's going to be one of those where I go about my normal preparations out away from the witch hut, turn up at the witch hut, wait for her to appear, trap her, and then stay near her. But that's just the last couple of episodes, because I'm not going to bore everyone to tears by catching a witch in episode 1 and then just having to spend another 8 or 9 episodes standing over her, making sure she doesn't go anywhere. That's just crazy and dull. So instead let's... Oh, what am I doing? I'm being slow at that. Slow. Okay, I'm letting that... Oh, it's daytime. It's daytime. It's gone round to day 1. Okay, that's episode 1 done. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Bat Heart. This has been the first episode of MHC for February. Bye bye.